Widows, balls and ghouls, how are we all doing? The tit. He's been up to his tricks again. Oh, I haven't seen this, but somebody's given me a timestamp and they're like, you've got to watch this. I want to see your reaction. This will be great. Because apparently, the tit is back on the alien train. And apparently, he's talking to aliens while sleeping in his garden. Excuse me? People keep believing this guy, keep turning up in my comments like, what are you talking about? Rah, 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 rah. I keep proving how fake this guy is. You guys will never ever change your opinion. So be it. I'm going to keep mocking this because it's ridiculous. So he's back on the alien train. Let's see what he does this time. So he's not got like an airbed and a tent or anything. He's got a perfectly good gazebo and caravan. He has decided to pitch up a wicker sofa, sleep on that directly in the middle of his camera. Pile of shit. You know what's going to happen? This is going to tip forward, and instead of him grabbing this camera, the camera we are looking at him through now, he'll go into the house or that gazebo or into his caravan and he'll pick up another camera. Why will he do that? Because that camera is the cut from this camera to the other, where whoever pushes him over can simply just run away. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Let's have a look. What must his neighbours think? I think they've gone for a piss and they're like, what the hell is he doing now? Isn't it amazing of all the places for him to have put that? He put it on the AstroTurf, which is going to be a damn sight softer than the concrete or the decking. What a moron. And the reason he's picked that and not an airbed, somebody can get behind it, push him over and not be seen. This is a perfectly rational reaction. You're sleeping in your garden and something upends a sofa that you're laying on. You land on the floor face first, and your reaction is just to lay there, look about, and then slowly meander up. Not scream, not shout, not say ow, not what the fuck. Nothing. Not to look behind the sofa, just lay there. Perfectly reasonable behaviour. What the fucking deed, Lee? What's the bet he, like, I don't know, put on his shoes and adjust his clothing rather than look behind it to see what happened? Just in the clothing. This is not the behaviour of somebody that has just been thrown by an alien / poltergeist / Vlad the Impaler / Lilith / bullshit. Yep, that's important. Put on your shoes. This camera's going to cut. He's going to switch to a different camera. Boom. Cut. What has happened there is he's walked off, gone into the caravan. That's all one shot. As soon as it changes to this camera, there is a cut. That means whoever's behind the sofa has legged it. He's given them a chance to go because there could have been an hour, a day, a month, a week, a year between that event and this camera shot. You can do whatever the hell you like in it. Oh, look, but there's no one there, Beardo. No, because they've already gone back in the house. And as we have established with the rugby tackle pads, his lad is probably a rugby player. Probably practices with his dad, who is not a small man. I imagine his son is quite a big lad. Like his dad, who is perfectly physically capable of upending that sofa with his dad slobbing about on it.
So,
oh look, there's no mechanics in there.
Over.
Why didn't you have that camera recording inside of the caravan facing out at the back of that sofa, Lee? Why not? Because it's bullshit. Again, just exactly like the Smug Puppy video, it is the most basic, easy cut. Cut. Do whatever you want. press record. That's it. That's all these people are doing. And then trying to convince the entire world that this shit is real. This kind of thing, and the smug puppy kind of thing, is why, if somebody says to you, well, what sort of stuff are you into? You know, you start a new job and people are trying to get to know you. Oh, what are you into? I'm into the paranormal. Yeah, what? You know that shit's not real, right? I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at mine. You know where I'm going. This is bad for the paranormal. This is bad for anyone that takes the paranormal serious. And for every naysayer that is out there, who have the right to naysay, this bolsters it for them. Because when you come up with an argument of, yeah, I've stayed at East Drive and I've had the odd weird thing, they're like, have you been thrown out of a sofa like this guy? Bullshit. It makes us all look like lunatics. This crap, my puppy's crap, Twin Paranormal, all of it. It is so over the top, so over exaggerated, yet claimed as real, that this is damaging to people that have real experiences. And what's worse is, people still believe this crap. No matter how many videos I put out, they still believe it. No matter how many times different debunkers show exactly how Lee is faking his haunting, they will not believe it. And it is because those people are so gullible, and because this idiot gets away with what he gets away with, that the paranormal field, in some aspects, is a complete joke. You debunk his SLS stick figures and he stops it for a little bit, but then he goes back to it when the debunkers got bored of him, and then he starts throwing shit around in his house. But there's always these cuts, and this is just a bigger example of one of those cuts, hiding his blatant fakery. My head hurts. Was he actually talking to aliens?
Anyone here willing to communicate with me intelligently?
He'd be the only intelligent thing in that garden right now. Right, I started to look at him communicating. He's using Spirit Talker to talk to aliens. Then he goes on and, oh, there was a mining disaster, but I don't think it's that, because others would be affected. Or is it, you won't mention it being potentially linked to that because the living relatives are going to be really pissed at you. Instead of a mining disaster that could be causing a haunting, nope, it's aliens, Vlad the Impaler, and Lilith. Lilith that talks through an Alexa. Vlad that talks through an Alexa. When did we become so dumb as a race? How are people not seeing this for what it is at this point? How come all of these years later, all of these debunks later, all of this proof later, because the debunkers have shown you more proof than this idiot ever has, people still buying it? We have shown where he's stolen the content from. We have shown where he's stolen the ideas from. We have showed wires. We've shown masking. We've shown how he did his portal. We've shown how the SLS isn't working the way it is. We've caught reflections of other people, shadows of other people. We've caught continuity errors where curtains are open and closed in one scene and all the rest of it. And none of that is as real to these people as this absolute moron hipping in his garden saying it's scary. I slept in my garden. It's not scary. It's my garden. You asshole. And if you need proof of his bullshit, do you remember for months and months and months, I called him out on his SLS stick figures. Hey, Lee, you can't have your SLS figure being solid with no dots on it, and then your other SLS figures having dots on the joints and being semi-transparent. You can't have the same two colours on the screen at the same time, etc, etc, etc. It only took him 6 months, but he's finally fixed that and addressed that. But by fixing that and addressing that, you have basically admitted, or shown, at the very least, that you're fake, and that you're watching the debunkers and you're learning from them. Honestly, I despair. I despair. At the stupidity of some people. The gullibility of some people, and then the brazen bollocks of this guy to keep putting this shit out and get away with it. He's fucked up again. This is the same program. This is the same program. This is a different program. Xbox 360 SLS, Xbox One SLS. Absolute moron.
With her again.
Where's the sound effect? Okay, Lee, I'll do it for you. Even mocking this bullshit is taking its toll on me today. Jesus. What are they doing?
That's unreal seeing that.
I'm glad you're being honest for a change, Lee, because it is unreal.
I always think that is a battle of good and evil. It seems like blocking something coming out of that dark part of the wall. Strangest thing I've ever seen.
That's the strangest thing you've ever seen. Never mind all your upturned furniture and shit getting thrown around your house and up your stairs and down your stairs, or attic traps landing on your bonds. The strangest thing you've ever seen is 2 SLS stick figures duking it out in the corner. You fucking prat. Yeah, I can't be arsed. I really can't be arsed with it. Embarrassment. Embarrassing. Him, my puppy, they just need to go away. They need to stop this grift, get a fucking job or something. Because we all remember, probably about a year ago, Smug Puppy had been in contact with certain debunkers, was going to, you know, come clean and out other people. Never did it. Never did it. I am done. I am so done with these assholes pretending that all of this shit is real. People drinking it in. And then I travel all the way to 30 East Drive at great cost to hire the venue, for fuel, all the rest of it. I get a couple of knocks and bangs and people are like, you've overlaid that. That's fake. Yeah, I'm going to put all that money in to go there to fake something. Or I could just stay in my house and do this shit and do it better. Absolute joke. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Please stop sending me really haunted links. I like to please you guys. It genuinely is getting harder and harder to sit here watching this guy's crap. Much love to you all. Beardo out.